The universe is literally screaming your name right now. The reason your ears have been burning, the reason you feel like you're walking through a crowded room and the energy shifts, is because people are running their mouths about you. That's the cold, hard truth. But here is the plot twist that is driving them absolutely insane. While they are busy yapping, you are busy winning. There are people out there right now, probably people you used to share a bed with, people you used to call family, people you used to break your back for. And they are missing you so bad, it's eating them alive. They are lying awake at 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling, replaying every moment they messed up. They are trying to manifest you back into their orbit. They are sending out these desperate, energetic flares into the universe, hoping you will trip and fall back into their lap. But here is the tea that is breaking their spirit. You aren't giving them a single drop of attention, of your attention. You have erected a fortress around your soul, and they are standing outside in the rain, getting soaked, wondering why the gates aren't opening. You have people pocket watching you. They are calculating your checks, shocked at the unexpected income flowing into your life. They are confused about the job you landed, the bag you secured, the business you are started. They are sitting there with their calculators and their envy, trying to figure out how you did it. How did they bounce back so fast? How do they look so good after everything? Let them wonder. You are the architect of your own resurrection. And they are just the tourists gawking at the building. But let's get into the real meat of it. The deep, greedy, unfiltered truth about why you are the topic of conversation and why you are one tough. You are that person. You know it. You have developed a tongue like a sword and you are not afraid to use it. If someone asks for your opinion, you give it to them straight, no chaser. You don't do the fake, oh, it's okay, when it's not okay. You don't pretend to like people just to keep the peace. You have these built-in radar for bullshit. And when it goes off, you call it out. You will tell a man, listen, you aren't treating me right, so step aside. Just step aside. You will tell a friend, you've been shady and I see you. You will tell a family member, that behavior is toxic and I'm not participating. And people are shook by it. They are so used to dealing with people who are fake, who smile in your face and stab you in the back, that your authenticity is terrifying to them. It's like shining a flashlight on a bunch of roaches. They scatter, they hide, but they also talk. They talk about how difficult you are. They talk about how aggressive you are. But you and I both know the truth. You are just done with the games. You have been through the fire and you came out with a core of steel. You have realized that your time on this earth is limited, and you are not going to spend another second tiptoeing around fragile egos. But here is the tragic backstory that makes you so tough now. There was a time when you weren't like this. God, there was a time when you were soft. You were the one with the big heart. You were the one who believed in people. You used to look at someone and see their potential. You used to see the broken bird and just think, I can fix them. You'd see the liar and think, they will change for me. You would see the emotional, unavailable person and think, I can love them enough to open them up. You poured your soul into people. You gave them your time, your money, your energy, your youth. You made them your whole world. You were the friend who would drop everything at 2 a.m. to pick them up from the side of the road. You were the partner who would cook their favorite meal after they disrespected you, just to keep the peace. You were the family member who showed up to every function, brought the gifts, and took the emotional punches, because that's what family does. And how did they repay you? They made you feel like you were nothing. They took your kindness for weakness. They drained you until you were a hollow shell. You gave and you gave until there was nothing left to give. And then they had the audacity to ask for more. They lied to you. They cheated on you. They talked about you behind your back. They made you feel crazy for expecting basic decency. They had you questioning your own sanity. And that pain, that wasn't just a breakup or a failing out. That was a spiritual assassination attempt. The enemy tried to take you out through your heart, and for a while it worked. You were broken. You were on your bathroom floor crying until you couldn't breathe. You were in the fetal position wondering, what was wrong with me, with you? What was wrong? You were questioning if you were even worthy of love. You felt like a ghost in your own life, just going through the motions, smiling when you wanted to scream. But here is the thing about being in that dark valley. You either die there or you learn to build a fire. And you built a bonfire. You got up. You dusted yourself off. And you made a vow. Never again. Never again. You started looking at people differently. You stopped listening to their words and started watching their actions. Oh, you are sorry? Show me. Just show me. You're going to change? Prove it. You love me? Demonstrate it. You stop failing for the illusion. You stop believing in the potential. You realize that potential is just a fancy word for they aren't showing up right now. And you deserve someone who shows up right now. You started analyzing their communication. You became a master of reading people. You can tell in the first 5 minutes of meeting someone if they are full of shit or if they are real. You can spot a manipulator from a mile away. You hear the way they are apologizing. I'm sorry you feel that way. And you immediately clock it as the weak, blame-shifting nonsense that it is. You know that a real apology takes accountability. It says, I was wrong. I hurt you. Here is how I will change. And if they can't give you that, they get absolutely nothing from you. You have become a vault for your own emotions. You used to throw the vault doors wide open and let anyone waltz in and steal your jewels. But now you keep the vault locked tight. You have a security system. You have a bouncer. You check ideas, and if you get even a hint of shady behavior, the doors slam shut so fast they don't even know what hit them. And this is why they are so obsessed with you now. This is the karma playing out in real time. They thought you would always be there. They thought your love was an infinite resource that they could tap into whatever they felt lonely. They thought your kindness was a given. They treated you like a backup plan. They treated you like an option. They treated you like you were lucky to have them. And then you left. You didn't just leave. You vanished. You went no contact. You blocked the number. You stopped showing up to the places they hung out. You started posting pictures of yourself looking happy, healthy, and thriving. You got the promotion. You lost that weight. You started that business. You met new people who actually appreciate you. And now they are panicking. They are sitting in their empty apartments, in their stale relationships, in their dead-end jobs. And they are thinking about you. They are scrolling through your social media, looking at your glow up, and they are realizing what they lost. They are telling their friends, I messed up. I really messed up. They are trying to manifest you. They are sending out these psychic whispers. Come back. I miss you. I've changed. But you feel it, don't you? You feel the energy tugging at you. You feel those 3 a.m. thoughts trying to pull you back into the past. But you have built a shield. You have the Holy Spirit, the universe, your ancestors, whatever you believe in, standing right in front of you with a sword, blocking their desperate attempts. You're protected. You are covered. This is the tough part. This is where people call you cold. You're cutting people off. You are deadheading the flowers. You are snipping away the dead leaves so the new ones can glow. You have realized that you cannot carry people who aren't trying to walk. You have people from your past, old friends, ex-lovers, even family, who are still stuck in their same toxic patterns. They are still gossiping, they are still lying, they are still making excuses, they are still emotionally immature. They fly off the handle at the smallest thing. They blame everyone else for their problems. They have zero emotional accountability. And you have outgrown them. You have evolved so far ahead of them that you need a telescope to see where they are. You used to try to pull them up. You used to offer them a hand. But they would just pull you back down. Not anymore. No. You have learned that you can't save someone who doesn't want to be saved. You can't help someone who is in love with their own misery. So you walk away. And it hurts. It hurts so much. Because you love them. You have history with them. But you love yourself more now. You have finally learned that setting boundaries isn't mean. It's necessary. You have learned that no is a complete sentence. You have learned that you don't have to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. And because they can't have you, because they can't control you, because they can't drag you back into the mud, what do? They run their mouths. They make up stories. They lie on your name. They try to assassinate your character. They try to make you look like the villain. They say you changed. They say you think you are better than anyone. They say you are stuck up. They make up rumors about your money, your relationships, your past. They try to create a narrative where you are the bad guy so they can feel better about their own pathetic behavior. But here is the tea that is sending them into a tailspin. You don't defend yourself. I repeat, you don't defend yourself. You don't stoop to their level. You don't get on social media and write a long post explaining your side. You don't call them up and argue. You don't waste your precious energy trying to convince people of your truth. You just let them talk. You let them dig their own grave. Because you know something they don't know. You know that the truth has a way of coming out. You know that time reveals everything. You know that people with integrity, people with character, don't have to defend themselves against lies. Your life is the defense. Your peace is the proof. Your success is the testimony. You're walking with a connection to the divine that they can't touch. They can't touch it. You have direct line to the Creator. You pray and you feel the answer. You meditate and you feel the peace. You speak and you feel the power. You are chosen. You are set up. You are anointed for something greater than their gossip. You have spiritual gifts that cannot be denied. You have a strong stature that cannot be shaken. You walk into a room and the energy shifts. You speak and people listen. You have an authority about you that comes from surviving hell and coming back to tell the story. Fear used to run your life. Fear of being alone, fear of being missing out, fear of what people think, fear of not being enough. That fear kept you trapped in bad situations. It kept you accepting less than you deserved. It kept you quiet when you should have screamed. But not anymore. Not anymore. You have faced the darkest parts of yourself. You have stared into the abyss of your own pain. You have been betrayed, abandoned, and broken. And you survived. When you survive that, what is left to be afraid of? A little gossip, please. Please. A little side eye from people who are jealous. Child's play. A little rejection from people who aren't on your level. That's a blessing, actually. You're walking in your purpose now. You are maturing every single day. You are getting wiser. You are getting sharper. You are learning to trust your gut. You are learning to listen to their inner voice that tells you when something is off. You're listening yourself. You're learning to walk away before the bombs goes off. You are no longer emotionally reckless. You don't give your heart to everyone with a sad story. You don't get attached to potential. You look at people with clear eyes and full heart. You give people chances, yes, of course, yes, because you believe in redemption. But you also know when to cut the cord. You know when a mistake is just a mistake, and when a mistake is a pattern. And when it's a pattern, you're gone. No explanation, no second glance, just gone. So let them talk. Let them be sad. Let them regret. Let them try to manifest you. Let them lie on your name. Let them pocket watch. Let them do it, all of it. Because while they are busy running their mouths, you are busy running your life. While they are stuck in their emotional immaturity, you are leveling up. While they are trying to tear you down, God is building you up. You're tough. You're not the same person who was crying on the bathroom floor. You're not the same person who accepted the bare minimum. You're not the same person who dimmed their light to make others comfortable. To dim your light in order to make others comfortable. You're building your own empire. You're leading with vision and passion. You are the balanced energy that knows when to give and when to withhold. You are the justice that serves karma on a silver platter. You have learned the ultimate lesson. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You have to protect yourself, and you have to protect your peace at all cost. You have to prioritize your mental health. You have to set boundaries that would make a fortress jealous. And you know what? It looks damn good on you. That confidence, that sexy, that blunt honesty, that's refreshing, that ability to walk away from anything that doesn't serve you, that's powerful. You are the main character of your own life, and you have stopped auditioning for roles in everyone else's drama. You are the star, the director, and the producer. And you have fired anyone who wasn't pulling their weight. So here is the final T. You are chosen. You are protected. You are loved by a power that is bigger than any hater, bigger than any lie, bigger than any betrayal. You have a direct connection to the Most High, and that connection is your superpower. They can talk all they want, but you are just going to keep winning, because that's what you do. Now go out there and shine so bright it blinds them. You earned it.